Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, I've got some very exciting news regarding the third and upcoming installment of the Fantastic Beasts film franchise, Fantastic Beasts 3. We haven't had a Fantastic Beasts film in a long time, as the first installment, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, was released in 2016, and Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald was released in 2018. It's now the end of 2021, so you might be wondering, okay, where is this thing? The film was originally scheduled for November 2020, but was postponed due to the need for a screenplay rewrite. This pushed the film back to November 2021, but then disaster struck in the form of a pandemic and the film was postponed again, the new release date being July 2022, being pushed back even further. So with all of that said, you might be glad to hear that Fantastic Beasts 3 is actually ahead of schedule and is now going to be released during Easter of 2022. The new release date of April 15th, moved up from July 15th, is already getting fans excited, and as it turns out, Warner Bros. Had actually held the Easter weekend release quite a while ago for an untitled movie. Guess we lucked out there. This brings us to my next point. What is the name of this film? The end of the second film left us on a massive cliffhanger, with Grindelwald revealing his heritage to Credence. There is legend in your family that a phoenix will come to any member who's in dire need. It is your birthright, my boy, as is the name I now restore to you, Aurelius Dumbledore. Though Grindelwald doesn't confirm who exactly Aurelius's parents are, he does refer to Albus as the young man's brother, so we can safely assume that he belongs to at least one of Albus's parents. Albus was the eldest son in the Dumbledore family, and his parents were Percival and Kendra Dumbledore. Before this point in time, it was widely thought that there were only 3 Dumbledore children, Albus, Aberforth, and Ariana. But with all of that said, if Aurelius is a Dumbledore, it's actually very unlikely he's the son of both Kendra and Percival. Percival was in Azkaban from 1890 onward, and there is no way that they could have conceived a child there. However, there is always the possibility that Kendra had a child with another man while Percival was imprisoned. This child, regardless of the father, would be Albus's half-brother. If she gave birth in 1898, a year before she died, then Credence would be 27, 28 in the films that we've seen so far. Kendra's shame might also explain why baby Aurelius was on a ship bound for America. So what's the deal? Well, the new title certainly touches on this and could potentially reveal all. The new title, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, may shine light on the Dumbledore family and expose them in a way that we've never seen before. I made some speculations in the past on what the title for this film might be, and I said The Lost Dumbledore, so I guess I wasn't too far off. Are you guys excited for this? What do you think these secrets are? Comment down below. I'll be covering more related to this film in the coming weeks. Until next time, remember, youth cannot know how age thinks and feels, but old men are guilty if they forget what it was to be young.